Hello everybody, welcome to this week's report with me at the Clubhouse Report with Selassie. As this is my first preview video on the channel, I'll be happy if you could subscribe to my channel, share, comment, like, and to be able to at least get me on my feet, because I believe this is a channel that would be able to, serve your best interest, help you have an insight look into the world of golf and sports in general. So please do leave a comment or subscribe, and also turn on the notification button so that you don't miss any information or any uploads out there. And I have a question for you listening. Is this the week where Akshay Bhatia defends his title? Or do you think Ludvig Åberg is ready to win twice on the PGA Tour before the Masters? Or is Gary Woodland ready to make a winning run since his brain surgery after cutting a 19 under at the Houston, Texas Children's Open? Leave your thoughts in the comment section and then let's roll with it. I'll bring you analysis, the breakdown, and also things to look forward to in other sports. So we begin today's discussion from the event overview, and on the screen you have the program rundown of what we'll be discussing, the overview, the history of the tournament, past winners, course information and conditions. You have the field who is represented. We also have a notable round 1 and round 2 pairings, and ultimately people will be in the comments looking to maybe people who want to gamble or put some money aside. So you have the betting picks to also choose from, and also we bring you some tidbits around the world or the sporting world for you to be excited about. So let's get straight into it. Yeah, so the Valero Texas Open takes place from April the 3rd to the 6th actually, which is from this Thursday. This video, as you're saying, is being recorded earlier. So whenever you catch an eye on this, know that the tournament may already have begun, and I'll bring you all the updates you need. Stay tuned for more. The tournament is in San Antonio, Texas. There are 500 FedEx Cup points available for grabs for the winner. The purse is $9.5 million. Not the heftiest, but at least something. The winner takes around $1 million, I know for sure. And also is the make-weight tournaments for the Masters coming up at Augusta from April the 10th to 30th, which is just next week. So all excitements are in there. Most of the players will be using this. Some of the players represented in this are playing at the Master Tournament, so it's just more of warm-ups and stuff like that to get in shape and get ready for the Augusta tournament. But the history of this tournament is that the Valero Texas Open was first played in 1922, and it is the 3rd oldest PGA Tour tournament. That's insightful. It's also only younger than the Western Open, which began in 1899, and the Canadian Open of 1904. If you include the US Open of 1895, managed by the USGA, the PGA Championship in 1916, managed by the PGA of America, then the Valero Texas Open is the 6th oldest professional tournament worldwide. Sounds good. Like I mentioned, the past winners, Akshay Bhatia won the last tournament in 2024 at 20 under. I think he was tied with Denny McCarthy at -20, and then he went to a playoff where made a long putt, I think so, to beat Denny McCarthy. And in that tournament, they blew the field open because the third, who was I think Rory McIlroy, he carried an 11 under, so it could tell you the competition at the time. But looking at the past winners and the scores they've carried, you could tell that it's a field that I wouldn't say fairly easy. That's too much to say. But players have been able to, put up some interesting scores. Akshay Bhatia, obviously, last year with a -20. Corey Connors won in 2023 with a -15. JJ Spawn in 2022 at -13. Jordan Spieth of 2021 at -18. Corey Connors in 2019 at -20. So you could see the average scores and what they've been able to cut over there. Now, I would like to take you through some course information and conditions. Like I mentioned, this tournament is taking place in San Antonio. in Texas. So we have the TPC, that's the players course. It's a par 72 with a yardage of 7,438 or 7,438. And we have the most difficult hole according to the TPC San Antonio is the hole 4 par 4. Yeah, according to what they have on their website, the Oaks course at the TPC San Antonio is possibly the most difficult par 4 on the front nine. This hole was the first hole to be grassed during construction and has a stately and majestic feel about it. The tee shot requires power and precision as the fairway is one of the narrowest. And on your screen, you will see the course, and to give you a fair idea of how it looks like. It looks straight, but then it's very narrow. So you're looking at somewhere between trying to hit the fairway and then lay up from there. Finding the fairway is a must. A well-struck tee shot leaves the player with a long iron or fairway wood. Second shot to a beautiful but devilish green. This green site is one of the most picturesque on the Oaks course at TPC San Antonio, with old gnarly oak trees clearly evident around it. And then there are some artistic bankers around it too. It looks interesting. The projected weather conditions are 24 degrees at the time this video was made, which is about 75 Fahrenheit. Pretty fair weather. So the sun should be out. People should be in their, summer wears and stuff like that. It's Texas, obviously. But let me know what your thoughts are. What are you really looking forward to in this Valero Texas tournament? Who do you have winning it? And I'll bring you in just the next segment where we talk about the field, the players, who is represented and stuff like that. But I'll leave in the comments section who you think or who you got winning this tournament. While we are about moving into the second segment of the show, I would like to indulge each and every one of you to at least subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my content, share, and leave a comment in the comment section. Let's hear from you. Let's see what you also think about this Valero Texas Open Championship, or anything we can also do to improve the channel, the content we put out there. Also know that once you tune into this channel, you are not wasting your time, because one thing I don't take lightly is attention to details, the research to be able to put out the right information, where we live in a world where misinformation has become the norm. So the hallmark of my channel, what I hope to stand by or work with, is putting out the right information, taking extra time to research, because I respect my audience. And thank you very much for tuning in to listen to me once again. Now to the field. Per my check, there are 144 players represented. And from the PGA Tour Communications Twitter channel, I checked, and there were a couple more players withdrawn from the tournament, a lot more actually. And we have, so like I mentioned, 144. The highest ranked player in the field is Ludvig Åberg, who is ranked 5th in the world according to the official World Golf Ranking. Sounds good. We also have Akshay Bhatia, the defending champion, who returns to defend his title, looking to become the first back-to-back winner at the Valero Texas Open since Zach Johnson in 2008-2009 season. Okay, we also have Corey Connors. He's a 2-time winner of the Valero Texas Open. Very, very great Canadian player who is, this season he's been very, very brilliant, but it's just, the winning has just eluded him. He's gotten close, he's gotten some tied to top 5, top 10 finishes. I think he's getting there. Jordan Spieth is also back as a previous winner as well. So on the screen, you would have the highest ranked players according to the official World Golf Ranking. You have Ludvig Åberg, who is 5th in the world. Hideki Matsuyama, a Masters champion, 6th in the world. Tommy Fleetwood, 11th. And I came across a stat here. It would interest you to know that Tommy Fleetwood has made $25 million on tour and has not won a PGA Sanctioned tournament yet, which is very, very surprising, because I feel like he has the potential. He's a great English lad. He speaks the right way, plays the best, and yet, it's just. But I think he's also getting the Keegan Bradley, 14th in the world, Patrick Cantley, Maverick McNally, Corey Connors, Akshay Bhatia, Tom King, Tony Finau. interesting field. And there are notable round one pairings, which is round one and round two pair, which I am really, really, really looking forward to. You have the pairing of Tony Finau, these are veterans, Justin Rose and Patrick Cantley. Interesting pairing for Thursday and Friday. You have Jake Knapp, Tom Kim, and Denny McCarthy, who was last year's runner-up, Denny McCarthy, so he's looking to draw some blood, obviously. You have Hideki Matsuyama, Keegan Bradley, Jordan Spieth. Really, like, you can't go wrong with this group. And it's easy for people to just jump on the board and say maybe the winner may come from this grouping because Jordan Spieth he's had a little bounce back in past around the players. He plays well, and like he's never been fully focused in his last 2-3 tournaments, like to run it all out. But he'll put up a fight here and there in a round, he'll shoot some great score, but he's just never been able to like see it through. But hopefully this gets him ready, even if he doesn't win, to at least play well at the Masters next week. We have Ludvig Åberg, Maverick McNally, Akshay Bhatia. Like I know I said I'm looking forward to the Hideki Matsuyama, Keegan Bradley grouping, but the Ludvig Åberg, Maverick McNally, Akshay Bhatia. Previous winner in Akshay Bhatia, Ludvig Åberg won the Genesis Invitational this year and missed the cut at the Players, and so I think he's well poised to at least put in some work and get ready for the Masters. We look forward to a show. You have Corey Connors, you have Max Homa and Gary Woodland. Max Homa hasn't particularly played well this whole season. Miscut, but hopefully he gets something in the tank ahead of the Masters. You have Ricky Fowler, Sam Burns, and Tommy Fleetwood groupings. Sounds good. Leave in the comment section which grouping are you really looking forward to, and which grouping do you think would have the winner or the ultimate winner of the tournament. It changes from the round 3 and round 4, but at the beginning of the round, who do you think would win this tournament from which groupings? We have the betting pick. Sometimes people want to listen to analysts and understand who they favor to see this tournament through, or who, according to insights, could win this tournament. It's easy for us all to root and say, hey, it's Åberg because he has this driving accuracy, gains up the strokes gained, putting and stuff like that. But also you look at Akshay Bhatia's putting, all those other things. Like the big names are people who we can easily root for, I should say. But for me, my betting pick would be Gary Woodland. Quote me on this. Since his brain surgery, his best finish was last week at the Houston Texas Children's Open, where he carried a -19, but due to the brilliance of Min Woo Lee, like he was very brilliant throughout the whole tournament and won it. So we couldn't, like Gary Woodland and Scottie Scheffler were tied at -9, so he couldn't win. But he's been picking up steam right in time for this tournament, and my pick would be Gary Woodland. I think I wouldn't say bet by all on it, but yeah, this is something I feel confident in saying. He should make a top 5 and would be my best pick to win this tournament. There are some dark horses as well. You have Bad Collie in there that people are also tipping to, put up something here and there, but I'll go with Gary Woodland. Now to some sporting news around the world. We have a game coming up. Liverpool and Everton yesterday. Liverpool won by a 1-0, giving them a good grip on the Premier League title, which would be a great sign for Ancelotti. We have Chelsea, Spurs also coming up, and over the weekend you have City versus United playing together. That should be a cracker. United struggling, and then City also looks like they are picking up some steam, so we'll see. You have Roma, Juventus, Barcelona, Betis, and then Madrid, Valencia, okay? And then we have Lakers, Warriors coming up. That's absolute cinema. With Steph coming off a 52-point game, and the Lakers also coming on from a win. It should be a cracker. And over the weekend, Warriors, Nuggets, Lakers, Thunder. All right, guys, thank you for staying around. and watching the first preview of the Clubhouse Report with Selassie. Thank you guys very much once again, and subscribe, share, like, comment. See you in the next one.